Good evening, everyone. What's going on, Grey Worm? Good to see you. Captain Mad Meania is here. Hawkeye dropping $5 immediately before the stream even really gets going. Thank you very much, Hawkeye, with your 5th super chat on a live stream. Appreciate you, sir. Got a few things to do today. All my gatherers are out, so we're not doing barbarians immediately. And Mr. Reliable Snow Goose coming in with 5 gifted. You guys who are already members know what to do. Drop that Snow Goose emoji. If you got a gifted membership from Snow Goose, please thank him yourself. What's going on, Iceman? So today we got a couple things to do, right? I want to open Armaments chest. We got 83 to open. I want to finalize my 5, maybe 6 marches. We'll see at reset. For our upcoming Pass 4 opening. This is where my tech is currently at. Expanded formations, I need 1.1 million yet to get my 6th march. So I believe we can get that with the Conqueror's Will tonight. Pass 4 opens at 14:51 UTC on Wednesday. So roughly 38, 39 hours, 40 hours or so. Just finished your armament session with Raz and Snow Goose. I saw you were live in Discord. Didn't know what that was all about, but I was doing a bunch of other things. Otherwise, I would have joined y'all. You missed 2 bundles, otherwise you'd be on your 6th as well. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Your health is way more important. So, but here's the dilemma I am in. Right. Our echelon formation, pretty damn good. Our delta formation, meh. I mean, we've got triple stack on everything, but we've got take 5% less damage for 3 seconds, 2.5% more counterattack damage, 2% more damage while on the map, and 1% damage. So nothing amazing here as far as inscriptions go. I really am seriously thinking about switching one of my cavalry marches to Delta with Arthur William. That said, I want to prove to everyone also that Philip Shajar is a viable march. Maybe this will be the determining factor. Let's see, how close am I? I need, oh my God, 83 away there. Wish list 3 out of 10.
No knight who sitteth at my table.
52 there. Wish list 0 out of 10. So if I do Delta, I need to get super lucky with 9 of these being legendary inscriptions. Fuck it, let's just do Delta. There's 1. There's 2. We're not going to get lucky, are we? 3, 4. Now these will open 7 at a time. Hey, Eloise. Now, do I save something like this in case Delta is a thing for archers? Not a single special inscription yet. Well, not a single inscription yet on the legendaries, right? Getting robbed here. Okay, there we go. But that's, what is Guardians? 2% less damage of all types. We'll lock that down, see if we can fit that in there somewhere. Tomorrow, dude, on Voice Alloys, you'll get our Swarm Brain. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I don't know if that's great though. But it's blue. When it enters battle, the wielder's troop gains 1% bonus to all types of normal damage dealt. Every 10 seconds after the start of battle, their troop gains an extra 1% bonus to all types. That seems good. See, all I gotta do is complain about no inscriptions, and then I get 3 in a row. Defense is good, and that's got 2 cavalry stats on it already. I think I would prefer defense, but how do you replace a triple stack like that? I think I'm going to leave what I got, but we are going to save a couple of these. I like that one. And that one. And that one. Deals 2% more damage when on the map. Gains 1.5% damage resistance. This is where I hate it, because I don't know which one is better. We're just gonna put a spare set on Lancelot here and work on it slowly over time. That will be the plan. Now for marches. What's going on, Stitch? That march stays. That march stays. That march stays. Do I do Lucci Alex or Wallace Lucci? That is my question here. Put that up as a poll. and I mean, I watching that 1960 2377 KvK. There is a ton of them running Wallace Lucci. This one, I think I'm going to do HQ Belly. Wallace should be primary, though, as I understand it. Not Lucci. Cherokee says Lucci Alex is way better. And I think for March number 6, it's going to be that Arthur William Wallace. And March number 8, we go back to the old reliable Dusky Joan. So that means I will have to equip Arthur with my second cavalry gear. Should be on Joan right now. These are all messed up. In group fights, LC is actually better. The attack tree is better. Smite tree for open field. So Lucci Wallace, huh? Oh. Yep. Sorry. You're right. You're right. Those are the options. We'll start that over again. I do Philip Shajar. I know a lot of people say no, don't do Phillips Jar, but I'm determined to prove that it's a viable march. Right? I mean, just look at these buffs. Echelon. Grants percentage-based buffs to other troops. Their effects are multiplied by 1.2 with a maximum of increase up to 5 of their original value. So that formation is buffing other troops as well. Civilized. Okay, whenever the wielder buffs a friendly target other than themselves, the target immediately gains 25 rage. Each target can trigger this once per turn. And then influential. Whenever this troop launches a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to increase the attack of up to 3 nearby allied targets, not including itself, by 15% for 3 seconds. Right, of course, not to mention Echelon. And then Phillips skills. 5 nearby allied or friendly. 10% less damage, 20% more damage. I personally prefer Alex over William Wallace. If you guys played more aggressive, William Wallace would probably perform better. So, but is it Lucci William Wallace or Lucci Alex? Or, I'm sorry, is it Lucci William Wallace or William Wallace Lucci? If Lucci William Wallace is better, why do I see everyone in 1960 running William Wallace as primary? What did I just do? No. Son of a biscuit. All right, now, yeah, don't judge. Don't judge. That's all set. 2 Bastion skills. Bjorn Ironside, confirm. Heracles, confirm, save. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for responding, Captain. Yes. Wednesday at 14:51 UTC. Too lazy to go into story mode? No, I got everyone assigned in the expedition mode, Hawkeye. But you cannot put the Bastion skills on an expedition mode. Right? And that's what I was doing there, is putting on the Bastion skills. Correct, this Wednesday. So, you know, and I know if I don't put the Bastion skills on now, once we start fighting, I'm never going to remember. I mean, would I like to have the presets at 750? Yeah, because every time I upgrade tech to get bigger marches, right, I always forget to go in and reset them. You know, resave them with the larger march. So I'll need you guys to remind me to do that. I'm kind of absent-minded at times. Is Apo not on the whitelist? Is he not in here when I add? Yeah, every single Apo's on the whitelist. Thank you, sir. It's called the grandpa effect. It is. It is. And I swear to God, guys, these time changes, you know, spring ahead, fall backwards, never used to affect me. I have been dead the past 2 days from a simple 1 hour time change. It's been ridiculous. Did everyone now finish their RCF? So I was given warfare from Fire Camp shit. Okay, they're done now. I said Wind Camp was the first to finish our RCF. That means we get the star at the end, right? Okay, they're done now. I think Water Camp was the one that was far behind. But they should be done now as well. Yeah, okay. Everyone's done now. We were the first, though. I think we finished our RCF rebuild a good 16 hours before everyone else. Admin, I see you in chat. But this is an interesting KvK matchup, to say the least. I'm doing well, Dino. Yourself? What's up, Lucid? So I'll try and break this down really quickly for you, right? In the beginning, Fire Camp and Earth Camp allied about 10 minutes in. Water Camp then had two kingdoms that said, nope, that's not fair. We're not going to play. So back and forth for about 20 hours. Everybody went back to the drawing board. Water Camp proposed corners. You know, earth and water versus fire and wind. I would say a good 70% of the individuals in Diplo chat said, yep, let's do that then. Two kingdoms in Water Camp again came back and said, nope, we want a 3 versus 1 or we don't play. At that point in time, there was some back and forth for 3 or 5 hours after that yet, at which point I said, we will not do a 3 versus 1. if we did a 3 versus 1 where it was water and wind and fire versus earth camp, for starters, fire didn't want a 3 versus 1 13-16. Just came out of a KvK that they were in with the big boys, with the 1960s, with what was it, 1188s. I forget exactly who was in that KvK with them. So they're gonna fight. This is not a recovered KvK for them by any means, but they did not feel that they would be able to handle a 3 versus 1, and it would not be fair. And I get that. I understand that. But we don't want to do a 3 versus 1 either. If we agreed to a 3 versus 1, we're farming until Kingsland. That's not good for us. I've got at least 20, if not 30 players that need a 3rd Autric fragment, 10 million kills, to get a full Autric inscription. I have whales who came here to fight like Forza, Ape, Alloys, Mester King. You know, we have plenty of people from Imperium kingdoms that just want to fight. They came here because they want to fight with the people that are here. So I said, no, we're not going to do a 3 versus 1. You know what? As far as wind is concerned, this is going to be a free-for-all. We're going to go north. We're going to attack Earth Camp in this zone. If Earth Camp falls back, then we're going to go, what is this, west? And we're going to attack Water Camp in this zone. We're going to fight our asses off at both Pass 7s and make every attempt that we can to get into Kingsland. You know, we're not going to be idiots in Kingsland and run halfway across the map just to fight Fire Camp. But if our territory happens to touch that of Fire Camp, we will definitely be giving it our all. You know, if we happen to make it to Kingsland, great. We're going to attack whoever is the closest to us, whoever poses the biggest threat to us. Simple as that. If water and earth, who are now allied together, if water and earth both come at us through these zone 7s and block us from even getting to Kingsland, that's fine. We got this zone we can nip at your heels at. We got this zone we can nip at your heels at. My assumption is if you're fighting fire in this zone, you will not be able to defend this Pass 7 or this Pass 7. We're going to take advantage of any situation that we see it. Does that mean we're allied with fire? No, we are not allied with fire. We just want to fight. We just want to have fun. We want to get our people their kills. We want them to have fun. Lambo chat. What? What? Which chat where? Oh, they did a cleansing. We've told these guys several times too, right? If you are here from another kingdom, once your Bastion quests are done or you go offline, please rejoin your original kingdom and port to their territory. This will help us ensure we have space for others to join for fights or bastions. Many of us, including myself, don't even have farms in the main alliance to ensure we have space for others. If your city shows offline, you may be kicked to allow for others who are online and active to join. I have sent this mail at least 2 separate times, and it is in our alliance welcome message. Right here, that everybody gets as soon as they join. So, you know, I get it. Everyone wants to hang out with Forza and Mad Mania. I get it. I understand that. But, you know, when our alliance is full and our members can't even get back into it when they come home from doing a Bastion quest, that's the problem. What's up, Cods? Oh, Evil Clown, you were saying hello to me and hello to chat. I thought you were saying you sent me a chat message. So, I mean, our KvK is going to be interesting. Either way, we're going to have fun. It's a game, right? It's a game. You know, we're not here to farm for 30 days and then just fighting Kingsland. That's not who we are. So we did make some fun memes. Because at one point, Earth and Water said, well, we're not going to give you fights in Zone 5. You're not going to get what you want if you don't ally with us in a 3 versus 1. And that even made me want to do a free-for-all even more. I'm sorry, you don't back me in a corner. You don't give me ultimatums. You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me how to run my kingdom. I should say our kingdom, right? We have tons of great leaders here. We are not here to play Farmville. So we had this made since we're going at Earth Camp first, right? Earth Camp Lube, your best choice after receiving a 1029 whooping. It's all in fun, guys. Don't get your panties in a bunch. And then Electro King sent me this. Daddy is coming for Earth Camp. Gosu, you can say that as much as you want. We're going to fight anyone, anywhere. Water and Earth have allied with each other. So yeah, it is not a true free-for-all. But at no time, you have my word, at no time will I ally with any of these camps. We will fight anyone who threatens our territory, period. What's up, Dan? Okay, we know we're not going to win this KvK. We have 13-16 in Fire Camp. Insane, crazy kingdom that takes on Imperiums, dominates Imperiums, and can dominate us, no problem. 3303 is an insane kingdom. We fought them last KvK. 2267, although I called a bunch of them farmers on one of Plato's farmer fighter streams and they hate me for it, they are a very solid kingdom there as well. 2837 with 19.1 billion power. Sure, they only have 209 billion kill points, but with 19.1 billion power, as long as they're active, they can fill flags and rallies all day long. But yeah, we will not ally with anyone. As I said, for you, Gosu, as I said, you may not have been here when we joined, when I said this, right? If we get locked out of Kingsland, that's fine. We will fight water and we will fight earth wherever we possibly can. If we get into Kingsland, it'd be pretty freaking stupid of us to run halfway across the map just to open field fight with fire. We will fight whoever's territory we touch. It appears like that will probably be earth and water as soon as Kingsland opens. If fire makes their way over to us and we still have territory in Kingsland, we'll fight them too. We're just going to have fun here. We're going to take advantage of every situation that we can. If that means we're out of Kingsland and we're attacking water and we're attacking earth and we get accused of allying with fire, whatever. I'll know the truth. Our kingdom will know the truth. We're not going to ally with anyone. Period. So you can come in, you can say what you want. There's no such thing as a free-for-all. We've never seen one successfully work, no. And this is not a free-for-all either. It's a 2v1v1. For us, it's a free-for-all. We're going to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. I mean, after Earth and Water allied together, yeah, many people, including people in my alliance, came and said, okay, those two allied together, are we going to ally with fire now? And I said, no, we're not doing that. Whether you like me or not, I am a man of my word. Period. Sounds like you're going to help Fire win for free. They're going to win anyway, Gosu. What chance do you see for Earth and Water to beat Fire? So we might as well take advantage of any situation that we can. $13.16, yeah, $13.16 is that OP. $33.03 last KvK we fought against them. The guys in this is the truth, right? I have no plans to migrate anywhere, none whatsoever. I love the people here in 1029. But if I was to migrate to another kingdom, 3303 would be at the top of that list. The players that they have in that kingdom are class acts. Very good people there. And that's more important to me than any KvK record, than any win or a loss. You know, and if we get locked out of Kingsland, we're going to fight whoever's territory we can, wherever we can touch them. And if our players say, okay, we all got our 10 million, we're going to get our Autric fragment. Or, you know, Forza says, okay, I'm in first place. The Kingsland fighting is over. I'm in first place, second place, third place, 10th place for kills, for deads, for heals. I'm going to get my Autric. We may then just say, okay, we're done. Right? I mean, that's the nice thing about this KvK. There are no expectations. None whatsoever. We don't expect to win. We don't have allies that we expect to hold Fire in a zone at a past 7. We just go in, we fight, we have fun. It's kind of refreshing. $1003. They've been super active in pre-KvK. And I told them too, I'm like, look, I understand. And Hawkeye in our kingdom is in leadership in 1003. I mean, I understand 1003 is a Imperium kingdom at 21.3 billion power, but they only have 139 billion kill points. So, and admittedly, they have told me, you know, we're not a fighting kingdom. And I've told them, I said, hey, I don't need you guys to be a fighting kingdom. You know, I need your players to fill flags and fill rallies. And help. You know, if 1029 can open field and garrison and rally, and we have 1003 to just fill flags and rallies. 2112 is a solid kingdom. We played with them last KvK. They were an Earth camp. They have a significant downtime. They're Japanese primarily. But the bonus to that is their downtime is opposite of ours. 3328, they seem very eager. They have been super active in pre-KvK as well, so the same applies there, right? If they can just help fill flags and fill rallies, you know, we'll have some fun together. Hawkeye says, I already sent out a mail to fill flags and go behind 1029. Follow Forza, right? Follow Forza. Your city. You want to see what you can see my resources here. I'll show you exactly how many troops I have. There's my troop count. There's my full resource bag. What's up, Forza? Earth looks like they're a very formidable kingdom. Camp. Right? I mean, they got 2450, 413 billion kill points. That's nothing to sneeze at for only 12.6 billion power. 3410, a newer kingdom. The thing with newer kingdoms is they are super active. They might not have the power, they might not have the kill points, but those kingdoms are super, super active. Hawkeye, send your free-to-plays in first as bait. Then we'll clean up. You know, and I get it. We even had players say, "Oh, well, you know, let's not go fight Earth first. Let's go fight water first because there's a bastion, there's a Charles Martel bastion over in this zone." But the way we've done territory, the plans that are already drawn up, we're going to Earth first. Besides, they were more insulting in diplomacy than Water Camp was. Water's got a couple of really nice people in there. I know Forza is friends with some of these guys in, what is it? What kingdom is this? 2790 or something? Yeah, 24. I know Forza has friends here. Nice people in this kingdom. They were down for whatever. They were ready to do a 2 versus 2. You know, but there were a couple, and I don't know exactly which kingdoms in Water Camp said, no, we'll only do a 3 versus 1. Obviously, that's changed now since Water allied with Fire. Am I ready for the invasion? Invasion? Am I getting invaded? Forza says, I told Water to go fight Fire and leave the zone between us empty until we finish with Earth. Well, we gotta finish with Earth Camp first. That will be the issue. And if you look at this zone, right, it seems like Earth has an advantage, right? The distance to this, what is this, a sanctuary? The distance to this sanctuary for Earth Camp appears to, now maybe there are mountains or rivers there, I don't know, but it appears to be closer to Earth Camp than it does to us in Wind Camp. The two of us invading 3777. Josh, that would be so much fun to just go in and piss Apple off. I don't know that I have time for that, though, to be honest with you. We're gonna have our hands full here. Water allied with Earth. Yes, I'm sorry if I said Fire. My apologies. My apologies, Shadow. But those of you that know me know I don't deal well with ultimatums. And when they tried to back us into a corner and say, we're not going to fight, we're not going to give you the fights that you want unless you do a 3 versus 1, in my opinion, that's a threat. That's an ultimatum. You're threatening me, you're threatening my kingdom with no fights, with no fun in KvK, trying to back me in a corner to bend me to your will, and that doesn't work. That does not work for me. Oh, yay, we have a march home. But no groups of barbarians anywhere. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna hit any barbs right now. We have to get the KvK done very quickly once reset hits, simply because we want to do that Wednesday morning before the pass is open. So we'll just save our AP. Let's see if anything's going on in that 1360 KvK. So you don't have to hear me talk about our KvK anymore. I don't see any fighting symbols. Nothing going on over here. Don't know, Russ. Don't know. All right. Have a good sleep, Hawkeye. But this is going to be a good one. These passes open tomorrow at roughly 15 UTC. I think Lilith actually changed the right. Normally they do this update on Tuesdays. I think they probably changed this update to Wednesday because there will be fighting in that KvK tomorrow. .2450 are very good on the field, though. They have a good field. They have a good field KvK. They could be good. The internet at my work went down this afternoon, so my plan to get all my work done tomorrow so I can fight Thursday and Friday is a mess right now. Yikes. So some good updates coming out, right? Good updates coming out. I did recommend two other things in the Rise of Kingdoms Creators Discord. I will read those to you now. So if we look at our daily rewards, right? We'll be fairly confident to say most people here always get the daily reward for technology. Always get the daily reward for building. You probably got no buildings, no tech to upgrade still. But this one here, Power of Knowledge, use 5 tomes of knowledge. Much like the auto completion of the daily event for tech and building, players who have every commander at level 60 should automatically get this. Makes no sense why I don't automatically get this every single day. Now, granted, there's not probably many people with my obsessive compulsive disorder that have every single commander at level 60. I get it. I get it. The other suggestion I made is they have done a great job with this whitelist feature, right? They expanded it from like 60 to 200. So now every single person and every single farm that was in our main alliance is whitelisted here. The thing that irritates me is every time somebody leaves to go to a Bastion quest and then comes back in, it drops them at rank 1. So I suggested that when you whitelist somebody, it should retain their whatever rank that they have when they're whitelisted. So for example, if I say whitelist Snow Goose, it should retain him as an R4. That way, if he leaves the alliance, if he voluntarily leaves the alliance, and then he comes back, he should automatically slide back up into that R4 position. You know, we should not have to have our officers looking at rank 1 every 15 minutes of the day to move people back up to rank 2, rank 3, rank 4. Just, it's those small things like that that would help a leadership team tremendously. I do not think 1003 is doing a quote-unquote recovery KvK. They got no match found in 2 prior KvKs, as I understand it. So they were pretty much, they were forced to go into this one. They have been super active in pre-KvK, in Marauders. When we had stage 2, which is Barbarians and Forts to rebuild the RCF. This camp did freaking amazing. 20 hours, I think we completed stage 2 in. You know, and I told all the leaders, fantastic job. Please relay that to your kingdoms. We need this same level of activity when the fighting takes place. You know, I understand people may not have the tact to open field fight. That's fine. You know, I've got 15 players buying the daily chests. We'll probably have 30 players that buy Mountain Warfare. You know, but if y'all can support us and fill our flags, fill our rallies, that would be a tremendous help in this next zone. Shut up, Captain. Oh, wait, we will fight? Duh. You know, but we learned our lesson with diplomacy. Next KvK, we are having Nugget do diplomacy. And I still have to interview Bark yet, but Nugget and Bark will be our Diplo next KvK. Because Mad Mania did not enjoy Diplo. I did not enjoy Diplo. I couldn't tell you, Russ, off the top of my head. I couldn't tell you. You know, I will say the nice thing about 1003 is Hawkeye, It's Easy, Uhtred, they migrated their main accounts from 1003 to 1029 because they wanted more action, they wanted better fights. And when a kingdom gets that big and you got to clean up deadweight, it's impossible to do it. So they came here with their main accounts. They still have mini accounts, farm accounts, second accounts, whatever you want to call it, in 1003 in leadership positions. So they have a great influence over that kingdom, right? I mean, even if we go and look at 1003, there we go. How do there's a way to look at how do I look at the Hall of Honor roll or whatever it's called? I thought you can see that here, somewhere here. How to make somebody quit the game, make them Diplo leaders. I'll be honest, Shadow. That was probably the closest I ever came to walking away from this game. You can search through it through your own monument. Okay. See, there's Hawkeye. He's in chat here. He's in our kingdom now, but there's Hawkeye. We'll give him like number 966 to this. I forgot the time change. That happened 2 days ago, Stitch. So the MGE, this will overlap with fighting. So we have no restrictions on MGE other than, you know, don't just train for Bastion quests. There's no reason to train 20, 30 million troop training here. If you're training 20, 30 million in troop training here for an MGE spot, where the hell was that training in pre-KvK? That would be my question if I see somebody with crazy numbers here. So Barb Day, no restrictions. What's after Barb Day? Farming Day. We'll probably be fighting for most of that. It'll be interesting though if we are still fighting, because this is what? This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. 30 million points with Barbs tomorrow? Yeah, good luck with that. I don't care about MG. I want that unlock, and I have no doubt that we can potentially attain that. Lambo was never made to do Diplo. He chose to. I chose to only after you walked away from it. You're already pissed as hell. Your pale white British face was red. I could see that through the monitor. Steam coming out your ears. What am I gonna do? Drop Captain in there? Get a German all pissed off too? That's the last thing we need is two of our decision makers all pissed off going into the KvK. What if they go against fire and we have no one to fight? We'll deal with it. We'll roll with the punches. We're going to play the cards we're dealt. Boy, I did not present any evidence. If you would like, I can go back on Discord and I can provide the evidence to this chat, but I don't want to share private Discord messages. Did I get all my Lost Canyons done for today? All right, so let's just double check here, right? Ash YSG, ZL Herman, two support skills. Ragnar Scipio, Lucci Alex, Excuse me, Lucci Wallace. You guys said Lucci Wallace is better, so we'll give it a shot. We were all three pissed in this Diplo, no lie. We got HQ Belly. We got Arthur William. Delta Formation. We've got Philip Shajar. Nevsky Joan. If I'm using my Ash and ZL in a rally, then we throw out the Herman Tommy March. That explains why England was so warm the other day. Matt was doing Diplo. The steam coming out of his ears heated up the entire island, huh? Margaret Babur. We can throw a leadership set on here if we want to. Gaja Gonzalo. Yesterday from the Daily Chess, Babur is 100% expertise now. I don't ever plan to use 2 siege marches. I got them if I need them, but I don't plan to. Hell, I don't plan to use 1 siege march unless it's very, very situational. But you know, if we say we take this, or say the enemy takes this past 7, right? And we are sending rally after rally at it, and they are coming through with counter rallies or swarms. You know, if we have a line of sieges right here, 15 to 20, those will go to work. They will get some work in. Or this past 7, right? I mean, here's the silly thing. This map is not symmetrical. So if Fire Camp makes it through this past 7, they've got a ways to go before they get to this past 8. Same thing up here. Right? If Earth makes it through this past 7, they've got a shorter distance to Fire's past 8 than Fire would to Earth's past 8 if Fire makes it through. Over here, right, this is such a short distance for us to get through this past 7 to this past 8. And it's incredibly short. I mean, this is what, 3 flags? Maybe 4 flags? If either Water or us get through this past 7 and make it to their past 8. It just seems weird to me. You know, the fact that this Dark Altar should be offset where this past 7 is, and this past 7 should be where this Dark Altar is. And same thing here. This Dark Altar should be up where this past 7 is. This past 7 should be down where this altar is. And then it would be a little bit more even. This map is just odd. You know, if Earth and Fire were allied together, they would have a huge, well, I guess either way. But it's, I mean, right, if we take this past 7, it's like 3 flags over this past 8. I mean, sure, you got to get through a line of forts, I'm sure. So I don't know what the plan is for this zone yet, but we have plenty of alliances that can carpet bomb with flags if need be. Looks like 29 PK is going to jump the wall there. Maybe. I don't know. We will see. Got a build marker up. But I mean, if Earth and Water do not come and fight us at all, that's fine. At some point in time, we will be able to invade their starting zone. This is Heroic Anthem. We will make sure that our players who need that third Autric get their 10 million kills. Shadow, honestly, we really didn't care. We just wanted to fight. I think corners would have been a fair matchup, a fairer matchup than a 3 versus 1. If Fire and Earth had not budged initially and said that they were staying allied, then we'd still be fighting Earth Camp. We were going to fight regardless, whether it was a 2 versus 1, a 3v1, or a 2v1v1. Just a 3 versus 1 is not friendly for us because we're not fighting till Kingsland. The problem was Earth did not want to ally with Wind. And I get it, right? We've got a distinct disadvantage. If you look at the numbers, 3228 is a relatively new kingdom. Forza and I combined have more kill points than that entire kingdom does. That's their second domain. As I understand it, they just got out of a civil war. Are they prepared to fight like cats and dogs? We don't know. 1003 Imperium, but only 139 billion kill points. Right? So they're not what I would call a true fighting Imperium kingdom. So, I mean, had Fire and Earth said, nope, we're going to stay allies, then, Water was not going to go and fight Fire, but we would have gone and fought Earth. Had it stayed at corners KvK, we were still planning to go fight Earth. Now that it's a 2v1v1, we're still going to go fight Earth Camp. Yeah, corners would be difficult for us, as is a 2v1v1, especially if Earth and Water both focus on us. But Earth and Water said in Diplo chat, oh, the only fair Kingsland is Earth and Water versus Fire. And I said, whoa, wait a second, where does that leave us? Oh, you can get some compensation rewards. Nah. We prefer to earn our rewards. We want fights. Forza, Apo, Queen, Master King, Ape, Brown Bomber, they did not come here to farm for 30 days in a KvK. Who's scouting me now? Just, Fabi, I know you watch the stream. Just ask me. I'll show you whatever you want to see. I will lift up my skirt. You can look at my undies. I was hoping to be able to so we need, what is it, 60,000 honor to get an iconic crystal there. Maybe we'll do a ton of barbs tomorrow. This one I have at 50%. I'm several mats away there yet. Leave the skirt down, please. It's easy. 3147 make demands. I don't recall exactly who it was, and I left all the Diplo chats. You know, I literally spent probably a good 4 hours while I worked from home. My work PC is on the other side of my office from my gaming PC. But every 5 minutes, I swear, my Discord is going ding, ding, ding. Somebody else pinging me, why won't you do a 3 versus 1? Why won't you do this? Why won't you do that? Why are you being so difficult? You're the worst king on the face of the earth. I hope your kingdom revolts and overthrows you. Blah, 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 blah. You know, and I'm not going to bitch about the matchup, right? 13-16 is in our KvK. Should they be? Don't know. They're an incredible kingdom that has taken on some of the big boys and gone toe-to-toe with many of the big boys. We're going to play the hand that we are dealt. We're going to do what's best for the players that are here. And in my opinion, that is to do a 2v1v1 and fight whoever. What's on, K-Dub? This was the first KvK in a while that I have not had to donate absolutely everything that I have. That is why my old Ragnar and Freddy are no longer expertise, right? I changed Freddy into Philip, and I changed old Ragnar into Arthur. But most KvKs, even if I hit that points limit and get all the rewards from that exchange, I'm donating everything I have just to finish the RCF. So learn my lesson with that swap event. How would I handle a camp that betrays? It says DKP is not important. So it's hard. That's a hard one. Try and crush them. Fight back. If that was the agreement, and we've had KvKs like this, right, where in diplomacy we've allied with another kingdom. We said DKP wins in the end. We dominated our zones. We dominated our opponents. They lost their zone. Right? They got more DKP because they had more fighting than we did, because we just walked through our enemies. At the end of the day, we tried to argue the point that, hey, we won our zones, you lost your zone 5. But we did make the agreement in the beginning that DKP would take the star. Ultimately, we honored that agreement and they got the star in the end. But that caused us then to develop a contract such as the one on the screen right now. In future KvKs, when we make allies, it's going to be a point system. It's not going to be solely based on DKP. You get if your camp wins zone 5 by pushing the enemy completely out, you get 100 points. If you win zone 6 by pushing the enemy completely out, you get 100 points. Every altar fight you win is 20 points. The camp with the better overall DKP once Kingsland finishes is 100 points. Camp with the most points after Kingsland fighting stops will get the zig at the end. So this way it puts emphasis on winning your zones, on winning your altars, and DKP. Okay, now we do have some tiebreakers written into this contract. Should there be a tie, the zig is decided by the best performing camp based on in-game Autric individual statistics. So when you go through those Autric individual statistics, I forget exactly where they are now. print here somewhere? Nope, I was just in there. Okay, I think it lists 100 here. Kill points, dead points, heal points. So for example, Camp A has 40 players in the top 100 for kills and deads. Camp B has 35 players in the top 100 for kills and deads. Camp A gets the zig. If there is still a tie after this first tiebreaker, the zig will go to whichever camp has the best performing kingdom from a DKP perspective. Not entire camp, kingdom. DKP is 1 point for a T4 kill, 2 points for a T5 kill, 4 points for a dead. Any evidence of DKP feeding will automatically disqualify a camp. All duels for KP will be banned until after Kingsland is decided and stats are pulled. Exception: in the event that the enemy camps provide no fights at all to one or more of our allied camps, and that camp has no opportunity to fight, further discussions will be needed using DKP for any points determination. So this is just a contract, because I get it. DKP can be manufactured. I will repeat that. DKP can be manufactured. You can have your worst player rallying a flag and fill it with farm troops just to get deads and increase your DKP. You can have players go back to the home kingdom and send T1s against other players in the home kingdom to get deads. The unfortunate thing is the game does not tell us. The game breaks down where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Kill points, where is it? Let me change this all around. Here, right here. The game breaks down kills for us by T1 through T5. It does not do the same for deads. And when dead points count more than a kill, you will have kingdoms that will do anything that they can to manufacture deads. And that can very easily be done without anybody noticing. Sure, if you have a player that's got, in the DKP statistics, when they're pulled, they show they took let's just say 5 million deads. But the top 10 here do not show them anywhere in the top 100 for dead points. You can tell that they were all T1 deads. You know, there are kingdoms that don't like this type of contract. They feel kill points, deads, that should be the sole contributing factor for Kingsland. The way we play this game, the hyper-aggressive style that we play this game with, we have lost out on the star twice because it looks like our opponents were dog shit. So that's why we put that contract together. Hopefully it can be used in future KvKs. This KvK was kind of a weird one with the matchmaking, so it is what it is. So if you want to rewind the stream and take a screenshot of that so you can modify that for something for your own kingdom, you know, fantastic. If you want to send me a message on Discord, I can get you a copy of that as well. But if there's a kingdom in your KvK that is not honoring the original agreement, that is a problem. Right? The thing. So honor, integrity, respect. I don't know what seed KvK you play in KW, but the vast majority of the betrayals happen in the lower seed KvKs. in the low A, B, C, D seed KvKs, right? Because of the number of kingdoms that you will see in your KvKs moving forward, chances are that you're going to encounter that kingdom again down the road. That the kingdom that betrays you might end up facing you, might even end up in the same camp as you in the future. I would rather build bridges with kingdoms and honor the original agreement than I would destroy bridges, be known as a kingdom that betrays. That's the last thing I want 1029 to be known for. You know, the star is just cosmetic. What is important are those Autric inscriptions. And I get that. In early kingdoms, you know, 3700, 3600, 3500, the star is huge because that's how they recruit players there. I get that as well. But the longer many of the players in this kingdom have done everything there is to do in this game. We've played in Imperium Kingdoms. We've played at the top tier of Osiris League. We're just looking to have fun. You know, and you can have fun and do it in a manner that you can be trustworthy, respectful, honorable, and integral as well. Bing bong, we are in a KvK where campmates told us to join their swap side to a 4v2 farm KvK or they would civil war us. Now we cannot ever be in the same camp with them. Yeah, how do you trust them ever? Right, Bing? I mean, I have an entire spreadsheet that has all the kingdoms we played in past KvKs. And we have notes. We go through all the kingdoms after every KvK. We give it a week of downtime. And then we get our leadership together and we'll go through the notes. Okay, how is this kingdom? And we'll make notes. Would we ally with them in the future? Yes or no? Right? Oh, they had toxic players, but their leadership was cool. Would be an example of some notes. They had a 16-hour downtime in Kingsland. Would be an example of some notes that we made. Just so that we have that to reference on when we encounter these kingdoms again in the future. That was day one of pre-KvK. That's a shame. That's a shame. I hate to hear things like that. Oh, you do it our way or we're going to civil war you. A lot of times they're bluffing. We had a kingdom that did that to us. I forget the kingdom. I think it was 1470. Don't quote me on that. We went into a KvK. They were in our camp. TSN Cat was leading the diplomacy. They were completely silent for 20 hours. Not a peep, not a word, not a letter, not a hello in the diplomacy chat that she had included many of their R4s and R5 on. So the other three kingdoms in our camp decided to ally with, I forget who it was. We'll just say we decided to ally with Earth Camp. This kingdom that was in our camp came back and said, oh, you can't just tell us who to ally with. We don't want to ally with them. We want to ally with water. Who the fuck are you to tell us what to do? And it's like, guys, you were quiet for the last 20 hours. You were quiet for the last 20 hours. The other three kingdoms, 3 out of 4 in this camp, decided to ally with Earth Camp. Now you come in and you start calling us names. You start throwing threats around. So this is when MF was still here too. But they said, yeah, we'll fuck you up. If you don't ally with who we want to ally with, we'll fuck you up. We called their bluff. Said, fine, it's on. And as soon as our camp opened, the first thing we did is we made a beeline to their forts. The first thing we did is we burned their fucking shit and got them out of the KvK. Gone, zero, zip, nada. They were out of the KvK. We had 4 kingdoms in our camp, 3 of which were participating. That fourth one, they tried to build a fort later on when we were fighting in other zones. We went back, we destroyed it right away. They were gone. They were a non-factor the entire KvK. You want to threaten us? Yeah, we'll call your damn bluff. I think we won that KvK too. Short of Kingdom, we won that KvK. Do I like the new graphics? It's not as bright as it originally was. I still think these trees look like trees from the Dr. Seuss book, The Lorax. I think some things like this, they're a little bit too big. I like the fact that it's easy for me and my old eyes to find gem nodes now. They're bright red and they stick out from everything else. I do not like things like where's one of our AFs? I think this is goofy looking. Right, I like the old Alliance buildings better. The flags are not so bad. They were really bad in the beginning. Barbarian forts look weird. I can't zoom all the way into these anymore. It's not as bad as when it first came out. Do I like it? Other than the trees, and these are not mountains anymore. These are not mountains. These are walls. Right? This is a wall. It's not a freaking mountain. These are mountains. You know, we'll see what happens when fighting. You know, the issue, it's so hard to click on. I mean, you see right here, I thought I was clicking on the pass, but it's giving me an unoccupied spot. Same thing here, same thing here. You know, same thing on this side, right? Is this not all part of the pass? Why do I gotta click right directly on a specific spot of the pass so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, why does this go this way when it should be diagonal? Right? Just silly things like that makes me kind of go crazy. The water looks nice. So we'll see. Last KvK, I had a huge problem with. There was some icon here that I forget what it was. Hitboxes appear. Yeah, but I mean, even like, let's go back to the home kingdom here for a second, right? In one, I need to look at home kingdom, make sure nobody's building forts there that shouldn't be, but while we're here, right, this lost temple, you know, click here, nothing. Click here, nothing. Click here, nothing. Click here, nothing. You got to click right on the banner to bring up the menu. You know, or it can't be off to the side a little bit. Okay, it can be off to the right side, maybe the left side, but not too far over. Right, if I click anywhere on this building, it should bring up the same Lost Temple menu that I get when I click on this. Hey, Greg, good to see you. 2172. Gonna be a fun KvK. Gonna be a fun KvK. So yeah, let me just go through home kingdom here and make sure nobody's building forts where they shouldn't be. At least once per KvK, we have one of the goofy alliances drop a fort somewhere, thinking they're smart. We have to go back and burn it, so it does not look like it's happened yet, which is a good thing. It makes it hard hitting, absolutely. Well, hitting flags not so hard, but freaking refilling flags. That's through the pain in the ass. So I'm going to ask you a question, Greg. You don't have to tell me. Are you guys going to fight fire in Zone 5? You don't have to tell me. And if you don't know, you don't know. But we'll leave you on that for just a second. I'm going to go drain the main vein, so I'll be right back. Am I getting scouted again? Who the hell is TSN Lampu? Yeah, whatever. Comedy. Not 100% sure. I don't think moving in on fire is in our capabilities. Maybe we go in and try and hold a few bastions though for a period of time. That makes sense. Unless fire splits up, I'm down to try. See, that's the attitude, right? Go in, you have fun. Do your best. If your best ain't good enough, at least you can hold your head high, knowing that you gave it a shot. Yeah, fire is super strong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not gonna make any... I mean, if it was just 1316 alone, they would still be super strong, but they got 3303 and 2247 there with them. This is what I want. Okay. Sorry guys, just getting ready for reset here. Bring it, Fabi. Bring it. That's what we want. TSN land. So that's you, huh? Yeah, this was me and KvK 2. I would appreciate it though if you would change the name back. I understand it's all in fun. I get it. We have a target to 0. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The Apollina pick saves him. So we changed our avatar, right? Electro King made a nice profile picture for 1029. So we changed our profile picture there. What time is it? 7 minutes? It'll be interesting to see who's on the wheel tonight as well. Is Arthur going to be on the wheel? You guys think Arthur will be on the wheel? Should have just put anti-reconnaissance on. All right, how many of these do you guys have? 230. I have 232 of these, 494 of these. I mean, seriously, what the hell am I ever going to do with those? Don't target me. Oh, he changed his name back. Okay. Okay. I was going to offer flux scripts to anyone sending positive reports if you kept the name TSN Lampu. I think 1 point, how many? We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we get from Conqueror's Will. In the daily special offer, though, I have now switched to, what is it? I don't even know how to say this name. Sayakak. I mean, honestly, guys, I will probably never ever complete Wu or Charlemagne because they're not on the dailies. I refuse to invest gold sculptures into Wu or Charlemagne or Lubu. Eagle Man, call him Eagle Man. Okay, that works. I mean, I am ready if Sabutai is good. We've got other players in the kingdom that have better cavalry stuff than me, but we can expertise them as soon as MG is over. If we have to. I would prefer to wait and let like Utrecht and Captain, who have better cavalry stuff, get him done first. You have 60. Yeah, I agree. Even if it's a 1 minute speed up, right? I mean, even if that's 490, I don't care. These are useless. 100% useless. Yeah, mean, you guys know I haven't focused on cavalry, right? Where are we here? I mean, this is the second cavalry set here. Level 2, level 3, level 2, level 2. This is the first cavalry set here, right? A 2, a 4, a 4, a 2. So nothing fancy. My armaments, I have no special inscriptions on cavalry at all. That's Philip. Where the hell's Arthur again? There we go. So, I mean, the focus has been archers, right? Yep, we'll be doing Arthur William, Master. And then we've got decent. This is my first infantry set. We've got decent infantry if we have to garrison. There are others with better. Still got to get an iconic for this. And we got to get this one from 50 to 100. But I think we're ready to go. Let me break down my marches again for you, Dave, since you weren't here. So Ash YSG, ZL Herman, Ragnar Scipio, and we're going Lucci William Wallace, HQ Belly, Arthur William, Philip Shajar, we have Nevsky Joan. And if I am rallying with archers, then we've got Herman Tommy we can throw out there for the swarm. We've got Margaret and Babar if we need a second siege march. We can throw Philip's leadership set on here. And we have got the Gaja Gonzalo ready to go. I have seen, and I think you saw it in our 1029 chat, Aquino swears by Arthur William. So yeah, I mean, I got my spot up front. I got my spot up front. Oh, it is reset. It is reset. Two priorities here at reset. One, we got to finish KvK quickly. We want to get those bosses done before passes open on Wednesday. And two, Crystal Tech. 6th March, baby. It's gonna be close. Yeah. Yeah. Sexy. Sexy. Arthur is on the wheel. Let me collect my... This is the other thing that... Oh, Philip's on there too. Very nice. Very nice. What the? Why? This is weird. All right, you're seeing it here, guys. We're spinning for Charlemagne. We'll do 10 spins. Okay, we're done. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Charlemagne 5131. Woohoo! All right, let's do this now. I'm not doing a full wheel for Charlemagne, no sir. No sir, I will never use. The only reason you would get Charlemagne, right, is for Bastion skills. If there were Bastion skills to use with him. I mean, you can see how many people are buying Conquer as well. To do Bastions tomorrow, I think. We're getting another alliance to do those. We still need who is it, Osman or Bybars? Whoever this dude is. Bybars. I think it's when you leave battle, something heals something. We got the ones we wanted, right? We wanted the 2 archer for sure. And we got 2 for infantry as well. We got the Scipio one, which is troop capacity. We've got that on a cavalry march. Crystals left over after that. Next thing we circle back on is our own march speed, troop capacity, rally capacity. We'll work on those now that we got that 6th march. I don't care much about the reduced healing cost. We've got plenty of resources to burn. Well, last KvK I went through 13 billion of each resource. Last KvK was brutal. Not spinning any more wheels until they add the healing speeds to it. You know, the other thing I asked for on wheels, right, is when we get to an archer wheel, and I know you guys are going to say whale problems. When we get to an archer wheel, infantry wheel, or cavalry wheel, I don't need any of those commanders. You know, instead of those commanders, why not, you know, if somebody goes to spin the wheel and they have every single commander on the wheel already expertise, give them the ability to spin for gold heads instead. we have to see how that new ticketing system works for the wheels as well. Are they going to cap the number of spins that you can do, or can you buy tickets to spin the wheel week after week after week and just bank those tickets and then go absolutely crazy spinning the wheel when a wheel comes up that you have a commander you need on? Right now the wheel is capped at what? You can do 50, 70, so what, 7 times 3, 100 and some odd spins. Sorry. A day if you want to. 70 spins, 72 spins a day. So I mean, if I can just bank tickets and spin it until I'm out of tickets, I'm okay with that. You don't want whales farming goldies? They're losing money then, right? Because on those weeks where it's an archer wheel or a cavalry wheel, I'm not spinning at all. I might do the free spins. I don't even do the half price spins on those days though. This is the best barb chaining march in the game. YSG Shajar. I don't care what anyone says. It kills them quicker than Richard. Is it gonna hit the croc boss as well? And it never dies. I love that nobody's poured it up here yet. It gives me space to do this damn event. Yeah, Hulk, if you're still here, I was joking with Warfare in 3303 Fire Camp, and I said, yep. Wind Camp finished their RCF rebuild first. That means we get the star, right? I got a screenshot. He agreed. So everyone just stay out of Kingsland. We'll move in. We'll take the star. That is if we get to Kingsland. Oh, we didn't look at OL, our last Osiris League match. This will be our toughest one. These guys have won 2, we've won 2. but they've only got 27 players. So we'll have to see. But our last match, right, 74,000 to 2,400. I'm still not happy about those early stages. They're a relative joke. Save. Desktop. In just a second, we gotta flex a little bit. Yeah, they won the other two games. They beat the teams that we played by more than we beat the other teams by, but those teams didn't have as many show up for them as they did for us, so. Snow Goose should be almost at 6 marches too. I would think Forza is also. Hell, Forza's got more honor than I do, so he's probably sitting on some decent crystals. Going through my AP here, but it is what it is. What else didn't I get? Use coins on these. This is the 2 lowest levels. I can't imagine he wouldn't yet, Dave. So we can't get this up anymore. Oh, that sounded bad. That's march speed, so we want march speed. We want marching orders. I gotta get that to level 7. Are you freaking serious? just let that one go overnight. You use those helps up. Yeah, I did not think before my mouth opened on that one. It's easy. I think that Nevsky's the only one I have to refresh, isn't it? Yep. See what that does. That delta formation just looks weird. Not too slow. Sorry guys, got the hiccups. Was that damage? Okay, that looks like it could be some fun. Yeah, just digging myself a grave, aren't I, Shadow? Glad nobody clipped it. Who's winning? Uh-oh, Fajo's right on my tail. We gotta get this done before he does. Nice, Snow Goose, very nice. I'm probably going to drop R5 on you so that I can do the same here shortly, sir. I just have the one left myself. 5 bars, I think it is. You get your 6 March? want to wait though until all the chests stop.
We were not meant to strive. One lie, one time to make amends. No more consequence, only evidence.
I'm sorry, guys. I know this is boring,
Just to be understood.
but we gotta get this done so that we can do those bosses before we start fighting.
Told me that I could.
Doing bosses or doing bosses wouldn't be so bad, but doing the Silk Road in a war zone while you're fighting, that would be problematic.
Someplace that I belong. In a time far beyond anything that I recall.
I think my longest chain was 12. I posted it in the Lions chat. I kind of lose patience after that. I mean, I think I could have gotten more, but you know, I got a phone call at work.
Here we are, missing out.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Wasting out. Oh, we were not meant to strive.
Did we win? Oh, Fajo, nice work. Nice work. Let me... What do we gotta do? Alliance. Gifts. Those are all claimed. Territory claimed. Alright, Snow Goose, I'm dropping it on you, sir. %. I like it. I like it. I like it. Give me more of those. Building, no thank you. Come on, guys, accept me. Who's the other one here? Is that JGFS? They're in our coalition, I believe. Fuck. So VRB 2DK8 or P. Where's this 2DK8? I think they're full. They're always full. The /P guys, there they are. Thank you, it's easy. I don't want to be one of these impatient people. Just there. See, these red dots annoy me. Tell Forza not to buy gold chests until I'm back in the Alliance, please. I'm gonna cry. Alright, we're not gonna make you guys endure my waiting to get an alliance and do Bastion quests. We are gonna see who else is streaming out here. Well, you know it. Apo is still streaming. We're gonna call it a day here. Thank you all for hanging out. I wish I had better luck on the armaments to show you, but it is what it is. In any case, we'll fire up another stream tomorrow with our final war prep. And we'll get you over to Mr. Apocalypse Gaming now. Forza may be streaming later. I'm going to drop a link to his channel in the chat here as well. If you're not already subscribed to Forza, head on over there. For now, calling it a night. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.